You ever have one of those days you just want to talk about it because it was fun? Well, I'm going to tell you right after the jump. Let's get to it. Welcome back to Audio and Video Tech. Thank you for coming. Make sure you hit that subscribe, comment, and like. Grab a cup of coffee. It's 12:25 in the morning on the West Coast. So, welcome back to Audio and Video Tech. Today was a phenomenal day. Before I start talking about headphones, I'm going to be doing a headphone comparison. So, before I get into that, I want to tell you about my day. Took my two sons to the ape caves. I guess because Bat Cave was taken, copyrighted, #copyrighted, because there are bats there. Went to the ape caves up to Mount St. Helens back in 1980. Mount St. Helens erupted. I actually lived in Washington State when it happened. North of it, I remember that day very vividly. So I took my boys, my two sons, to the ape caves up at Mount St. Helens. Had a phenomenal day. The weather was beautiful. Drove nearly 450 miles in the Mini Cooper S. Fun car to drive in. And we went into the lava caves. It's about a mile hike. It dips down. Once you enter the cave, the lava caves from the mountain, it drops down to about 150 feet below the surface. You got to dress warm. It does get cold. It got down to about 35 degrees, even though it was like 80 degrees up top. And great time. I actually fell off some lava rocks because it was damp, and I scraped up right above my ankle. Lucky I didn't break my ankle. That would have hurt. That really sucked. So my boys had a great time. I had a great time. It's our second time being there, and just had a great time, just exploring, and just a great way to get out of the house to spend the day. Great way for them to get away from YouTube. Great way to get away from watching news, and just getting out in the world. We went hiking. We hiked about 8 miles before we went into the ape caves, and so probably about a total of 10 mile of walking. So with that being said, let's get on with the video. Going to be reviewing the ROCCAT X stereo headphones, gaming headphones for Xbox, PS, Switch, PC, or anything else that uses a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Like that right there. So, again, grab some coffee. I'm tired, but here I am making video for y'all. So, bought this a few days ago at Best Buy, paid $64.99 plus tax. I wanted another pair of gaming headsets because my son uses the Turtle Beach. So I decided, a few days of playing, I would give these two gaming headsets a comparison because they are reasonably priced together. Again, this was $64.99 plus tax. The Turtle Beach Recon 200 Gen 2. These were $49.99, if I remember correctly, plus tax at Best Buy. Again, and also this video, or none of my videos, are sponsored by anyone. I buy all my products that I review on my own, out of my own pocket. And quick little shout out, I am going to be reviewing this right here. It's a FM Bluetooth transmitter for your vehicle, 12 volt. I tried this out on the road trip. I'll be coming up with a video here pretty soon about that. So again, please subscribe, comment, like. Let me know what you think. If you don't like it, whatever you like. Just comment. Just help me out. So back to the video once again for the third time. The ROCCAT ELO X Stereo. What do I think about it? Well, it's not. Let me move my coffee here because I'm gonna want it. I don't want to spill it. And I got my French bulldog down there. Hey, Claire. What up, girl? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay. So ROCCAT ELO X Stereo gaming headsets. Nice build quality. I like the dual metal bands, probably aluminum. Nice cushiony headset. I look like an Apache, U.S. Army Apache helicopter pilot with this on right now. Roger, we got a convoy of Soviet T-72s. Gonna take them out with Hellfires. How copy, over? All right, let's do it. All right. Not a helicopter pilot, but I have seen Russian T-72 tanks up close, in person. Ask me down below, I'll tell you. Yeah. And BTRs, BMPs, I've seen them. So, okay, so the mic is non-detachable. You can't take it out. It's kind of weird. It doesn't, when you put it on, you kind of, if you put it up here, it comes down. It doesn't want to stay in place. So if you want a mic where you're not talking and you don't want to see the mic, that could definitely be an issue. Definitely an issue with me. The cushions are soft. They're like a pleather. These have 50 mil drivers. So they put out good, decent sound. I'll be going over that again later, over the sound. It has a volume up and down for low to high. And there's your mute button right here. Push in to mute, push it again to unmute. I wish there was a more tactile feel to it. Maybe, or like a single beep when you mute, a double beep when you unmute. I think that would have been a lot better, especially for this price point here. The sound was okay. When I was playing, I like to do a lot of my headphone testing, or what headphone testing I have done. I like to play like Battlefield 4.
I spotted an enemy sniper.
Footsteps. You can hear the jets, the helicopters, tanks. Other people running. Being friendly or foe, and so you can kind of gauge how close, what direction. Are they behind, to the right, to the left, or to my six? I like to know what's going on. I like more of a 360 surround sound audio to my headphones. These were very, very virtual. When someone's like close by, with these on, they seemed further away, probably an extra 30, 40 feet, 50 feet away, if you can gauge sound versus sight distance and such. Not direct. It didn't seem accurate. That's what I'm looking for. It didn't seem accurate at all for these right here. I don't know why they have X stereo on here. I would think X would mean like surround sound or something like that. Um, Especially in this day and age, 2022. I think that there's certain features on headsets should be standard for gaming. I understand if you're listening to music, you really don't want uh, surround sound. You want to be more accurate for music. But in gaming, you kind of do want a surround sound to it, more fuller, more dynamic. These were not it. What else? It does. It does. Rotate. It tilts. Swivels. Um, they are comfortable. They don't press against your head. They don't squeeze it. You can squeeze them out. Like if you have a head like Shrek, this would fit on Shrek's head right here. Um, do I think that they're worth $64.99? I don't. I don't think so at all. These are actually more like I would say $30 to $35 headphones. Again, let me say it again. I think these are like, to be completely fair and honest, $30 to $35, not $65. All right, so let me get on to the Turtle Beach Recon 200 Gen 2s. Had these 5 or 6 months, and my son loves these. They're comfortable. They're light. The ear cups fit over my ears. Let me test it on these ones right here. They do. They do fit over the, but you gotta like push a little bit more for him to cup over. Um, the Turtle Beach, they slide right over my ears for more of a captivating sound. I like the cushions. They are like a very thin mesh cushion. Your ears aren't going to get as hot because it breathes a lot more compared to something with a leather or a pleather cushion like the ROCCAT. These also have 50 mil drivers in them. You have a lot more controls on the Turtle Beach that I paid less for. You have game chat, the volume for your main control. You have in person or in game chat, for talking or hearing your when you're talking on live, or such, talking to your squad or your friends on Xbox. You can turn it up. One feature I like on here is you can switch to Xbox off and then back onto PlayStation. We use the switch for the PlayStation, and it actually bumps up the decibels, the sound a few decibels more. There's more bass, which the bass is pretty quick. It's not booming. It's not laggy. It's not airy. It's a lot better bass. We do prefer it over the Xbox. It's kind of like an audio dimmer, so we just keep it on that. And then the middle is for on or off. So if it's in the middle, it's off. And if you switch it, up and down to either console, it's on. It has a USB-C charger. You do got to charge it up to use that feature. If you don't, if your headset is dead, if the Turtle Beaches are dead, battery wise, they're not powered, they're not amplified whatsoever. You still can play. It's not like you're SOL. Gameplay fully charged is about 5 to 6 hours to fully charge them. I think it's around an hour and a half to fully charge these Turtle Beach Recon 200 Gen 2s. Again, they're comfortable. They fit over the ears. They're still flexible. Shrek could wear these. Another cool thing I like is if I'm not playing with any friends online, I could just move the headset out of the way. And when you have it out of the way, it's muted, and then down to use it. So yeah, that's cool. That's a nice feature right there. They're light, they're comfortable. The sound is very direct. I would also say very accurate. Trust me, I need my coffee. It's been a super long day at the 8 Ks. It's very direct. It's accurate. It's quick. When I say quick, I mean like if something's happening on screen, it's happening in your ears. A tank rolls by, a bullet whizzes by because they missed, or you hear someone's footsteps, or you hear something, whatever's going on. It also felt more surround, like more 360. I could gauge, pretty much, how far or something was away or such. So at the end of the day, do I do I think the ROCCAT ELO X stereos are worth the 65 plus tax? Plus your time and gas. I don't. Also, one other note: the ROCCAT ELO X stereo, or the company ROCCAT, is part of Turtle Beach. They are a subsidiary, a subdivision, whatever you want to call it. They are associated with Turtle Beach. Why are they so different? Even though these are more expensive, I don't know. I really have no idea why they're so different compared to these headphones that are $15 cheaper. They sound better, they have more options. If I was going to pick between the two, it would be the Turtle Beach all day long. Are again? These are enthusiast budget headphones. The more you pay, the better they're going to sound. The more options you're going to get. But for someone, if you want to spend under 60, you want to spend under $70, $75, you cannot go wrong with the Turtle Beach Recon 200 Gen 2s for the money. These should actually be reversed. These should be the $65 headphones, and then these should actually be like 30 to 35. I will actually be returning these tomorrow. I have not been impressed with these whatsoever. So, again, please subscribe, comment, like. I really appreciate it. It is 12:41 in the morning right now, and I'm doing this for you guys. Plus, I'm wide awake, and I want to try to help you make a good decision. So I appreciate your time. Hopefully you stayed around. Hope you did. So please comment. It only takes a second to subscribe and comment. Well, I better get some sleep. Have a good night. Thank you.